Hey there guys and girls, this is Brad and you're watching Fins and Faith. So today we're going to do something a little different than I've been doing. We're doing an afternoon or an evening fishing trip. It's almost 5 o'clock right now. We're going to get out there, we're going to get off the water a little before dark. Last night was a full moon, so you know what that means, folks. You guys that love to shell cracker and bluegill fish, that means those fish have moved back up on bed in the shallows. Every full moon during the summer, they do it. And we're going to go to those areas with some crickets today, and we're going to try to catch some big ones for you. Now, I've got a new goal, something I want to try to do. I want to catch a 1 pound plus bluegill or an 11-inch plus bluegill. So this is my first trip since I've made that a goal for myself. So y'all come with us and let's go fishing. You know that broken dog there? Yeah. That's a good one. Got one first cast here. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice little bluegill. All right, first cast on our spot. That full moon brought them right back in here. Oh yeah, see you, man. All right, folks, sorry about that. We started our trip off with a couple of people who knew us. Come over here to say hello, and first cast, first fish. It's the way you want to start a day, but some people say that's bad luck, so let's test out the theory. These fish should be back up in the shallow trying to spawn again. Most of the time I find they get way up on that bank when they're spawning. Oh, there's a fish right there as I was trying to talk to you. Oh, got me in that tree. There we go. Y'all seen me at this spot before. I just couldn't help but come back. I mean, when you're catching just quality fish after quality fish, it's hard to just not come back. If I can get the hook out of this thing, we'll see. There we go. I'll show you this one. Pretty color, not as big as we were looking for, but nice bluegill. So today, our presentation is, we got this small little eagle claw cricket hook right here. Then we got it's called an EZ Trout bobber, tiny little bobber. You can see it compared to my thumbnail here. 4 pound test line, and what we got here, first time I'm using it, is my brand new Okuma Solilo. It's a 5'6" ultralight moderate action. That is perfect for these bluegills that we're fishing for. In the back here we've got Dawson. He's got a Ned rig on. He's gonna see if he can get some bass today, but I'm interested in these panfish. Oh, there we go, bobber down. Oh man, that one's fighting like a good one. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, that's a good bluegill. God, that's a good one. Oh yeah, nice bluegill. This is not our 11-incher or 1 pounder. But a good bluegill nonetheless. Oh boy, he wants to go. Right there, folks. That's a good one. Now I'm going to say, just to give you an idea of how big a 1 pound bluegill is, 11 inches. This is probably about a 7.5 or 8 inch long. And this thing might weigh half a pound, maybe, yeah, probably half a pound or a little less. So I've got a big goal set out in front of me. There he is. Boy, he took it down. Oh boy. Oh yeah, there he goes. Right in all that brush every time. Man, that's a good one, folks. Oh yeah, this is the ones we come for. Man, that's a heavy fish. Wow. He is a fat one. Look at that brute. That is a monster bluegill. Just a fat bluegill belly to bite. Now I'm very disappointed in myself, folks, because I told you what my new goal was, catch a 1 pound bluegill or an 11-inch bluegill. And what did I do? Nothing but run off from my house without my scale to tell me how big these fish are. So it's going to be kind of hard to know if I catch a 1 pounder, but I guarantee you this one's at least 3/4 of a pound. He's a thick, big bluegill. Give that cricket a little action when I don't get a bite. There it goes. Yep. Drew his attention to it. Oh, me, guys. Oh, I hope I get this one out. Jeez, this thing, it's not as big, I don't think, as the last one, but man, he's fighting. Golly. These things are, I don't know what they're eating down there, but they are just thick bluegills. There he is, folks. Another good bluegill. And I will say, after those fish I've caught, this Okuma Salilo is a great rod for this. I had the one piece that was a foot shorter, broke it. Not the rod's fault, completely mine. Put way too much pressure on that ultralight rod, broke it. But this is a 2-piece, and it's I like it just as well. It's a very good rod. You can buy this thing for about 32 bucks. All right, get back out there. But where's he catching them today? Oh, there he is. Oh, back in the treetop. Folks, I swear it's like they go to school for this. That's the first place they take you. It's like they get under there and just train for this stuff. Look at that one. Another big bluegill. He's a fat one. Not quite as long, but another girthy bluegill. And I am having a blast. I'm glad y'all came with me. Glad my son came with me. I know it ain't gonna be long before he gets rid of that net rig and starts fishing with the crickets. There he is. Bobber down. This one's not quite as big. Well, I say that. That's a good fish. Not as big as the one we caught, but man, he's a good one. I've not caught a bluegill yet that is not considered a great size for eating. Its mouth is kind of deformed looking. I don't know what's going on with that, but another good bluegill, guys. All right, folks, let's get back out there on them. I don't even know how many we've caught yet. I mean, we've had to have already caught, I don't know, 6 to 8, somewhere in that range. Get back in there. There he goes. Bobber under. They are just stacked up in here again. Oh, me. That's a good one. Boy, he's fighting too. Look at that one. Another good eater. If we were eating, we're not today. Look at those. Golly, that one's skinny. Look how skinny that one is. He's not getting the same food as the other guys. All right, here we are at the next spot. See if we can, oh, something's eating right in front of the boat. Just got exploded on. Get right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, if I can catch up with him, he's swimming right toward the boat. Feels like, what we got? Okay, not a bad one. I thought it was really small. It was swimming right toward me. Pretty good little bluegill. Yeah, a lot better bluegill than I was thinking. I'm gonna show y'all a little trick. How you can tell these bluegill are on bed. If you'll squeeze them, watch this. See that? When you squeeze these bluegill on bed, they will pee everywhere. I just think that's pretty funny. Oh, there's a fish. Took it right under. Oh, he's a good fighter, or he's a good one. Oh yeah, that's a good bluegill. Yeah, good bluegill right here. Yeah, right there. Look at that one. That's a pretty bluegill. Woo! Dawson's got another bass behind us. Yeah, we picked a good spot to come in. There's a bunch of fish in here. There's that bluegill. Oh. Didn't want to open his mouth. Oh. And then he's got a largemouth on right behind me. And guys, I'm talking about these last 2 bass he's caught. These bass are absolutely choking this Ned rig.
I mean, it just hit the water.
I mean, he just got that bite, set the hook, and he's gonna do his best to get that hook out. You know, this is part of fishing that happens sometimes. We're gonna do everything we can to get that hook out without killing this fish. It's about where we've been catching them, maybe a little shallower than what I just threw. Just remember, when you're fishing for bluegill on bed, like, it is not uncommon at all for a bluegill to bed and 12 to 18 inches of water. As shallow as that, up to 3 or 4 feet most of the times where they're going to be. Oh, there he is. Oh, that one's pulling some drag. Let's see what we got. He's fighting. Oh goodness, now he's coming toward the boat. Oh yeah, that is a good looking fish. Boy, that one looks different than all the ones we've caught so far. Completely different. It's a beautiful fish. Good size fish. Oh, goodness gracious. That one just started running with it, and I'm gonna see if I know what I'm talking about. In my experience, most of the time here lately, the shell crackers have been the one to run with it, but I think I'm wrong. This looks like a bluegill. And it is a dandy of a bluegill. Look at that one. Goodness gracious. Whew. What a pretty little fish. Hook came right out. That's what I love to see. Let's see here. Like I said, I've caught several bigger ones today, but I don't know if y'all can see that. Lip is touching. That thing is almost, well, I'm sorry, it is. That's a 9-inch bluegill. 9-incher right there. Just a good fish. So today, so far, if you were coming here to catch you a meal, I don't believe out of, I don't know how many fish I've caught, 10, 12, somewhere around there probably. I don't believe I've caught one yet that wouldn't be considered a keeper as far as eating size. All right, there we are. Boom, there he is. Oh goodness. Oh me, that thing just stripped a bunch of drag. What have we got? Another healthy, solid, big bluegill. Oh boy, that one is, he's thick. Goodness gracious, and feisty. Get that hook out. Oh, let y'all see this. Another just big bluegill. Not quite as big as some we've caught today. And there you go. Tells you he's on bed. So what these fish do in this pocket is there's a stretch of bank right here, all the way down, where there's about, I don't know, 3 to 6 foot of shallow bank. And it just kind of slowly tapers into deeper water. And they've stationed themselves up on that little section of shallow bank. Throw on that brake line again. Oh, there he is. That's a smaller fish, but we got him. Okay, that's the first one I've caught today that wouldn't be considered an eating size fish. There we go. He took it. That one bit really weird. Slow, little nibbles, and then he ran with it. And I think this is gonna be a pretty good fish. He's fighting like a good one. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. Really good bluegill. Wow. Another, that's a good one, folks. Nice bluegill right there. We'll measure him. All right, let's see this one here. All right, there you go. This one. Let's see. 9.5. He'll swipe 9.5. Well, almost 9 3/4 inches right there. So 9 3/4 inch bluegill right there. And he's a thick one. Big bluegill. Put him back. All right, so they've slowed down in this area. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna move to a spot I found last video, a new spot. I'm gonna see if we can get on one and let my son use this Okuma Solilo rod to land one of these big bluegill. See what he thinks about it. Stick with us. Okay, folks, we're at our next spot. See if we can't get Dawson on one of these bluegills with this ultralight. There we go.
Oh my God.
Fish on.
This is nuts.
He's experiencing the ultralight life. Look at this guy. Whoa, what? Look at that bluegill. What a monster. Yeah, I got you.
All right.
What do you think about the rod?
Oh,
Is that not awesome?
that's awesome. It's the lightest rod I've ever felt in my life. Feels like you're
Oh, goodness, this guy's angry.
holding a little limb.
See him wipe the camera off, make sure he didn't get nothing all over it. Get a good little picture of him here, a video. That's probably about another probably 9.5, I would say, 9.5.
Yeah.
Beautiful fish. And folks, this is that new area that I took y'all. In the video I was saying I want to learn some new areas, find some more fish. So hey, look, here we are. We're finding more fish. See if we can pull another one off that tree top. Yep. There we go. Oh man, that one's fighting like that could be the best fish I've caught today. If it's not, he's the best fighter for sure. Yeah, it's a good bluegill. Man, that's a good one. Look at that. Look at that, guys. This thing is just God, he's got such good shape to him. Belly to back, biggest fish I've caught all day, no doubt. Oh, he's just a beautiful bluegill. I'm so excited I can't get the hook out here. My goodness, that hook was just buried in there. All right, folks, look at that. He's done fanned me, got me bleeding right here. Belly to back, that thing is just a monster. Let's see how long he is on the scale. Well, I'm sorry. Let's see how long he is on the measure. All right. So he's 9 and almost 1/2 inches. 9.5 inches. But belly to back, look at that. That's just a monster bluegill. Another monster bluegill. And hey, look, 2 casts, 2 big bluegill on a spot that I found just a couple of weeks ago. Get out in your boat and find you some spots to fish like this and get you some monster bluegill. Oh, there's a fish on. He was running with it. What have I got? Oh, folks, I've just caught the world's largest bass. You're not going to believe this, guys. You are not going to believe this. Look at this. Look at this bass. He is legitimately the size of one of my fingers. Look. Look at that tiny little largemouth bass. That is so cool, man. Got right up under that stick right there. Got lucky we didn't get stuck on it. There's a fish. There's a pretty good one. Yeah, that's a good bluegill. Another big bluegill on the right side again, like my son just said. It's like they made an agreement. All right, big guys on the right, small guys on the left. Let's see if we can get this hook out. There you go, folks. Another, that's probably a 8-incher right there. And 8 inches is a good bluegill. Throw out in front of that brush pile a little bit, that deeper water. See if we can find that 1-pounder we're looking for. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. He's not a 1-pounder, but he's another good bluegill. Wow, man, this is just so much fun. So much fun. Another, look, just another. Man, these things amaze me. To be able to get on bluegill It's one thing to catch one bluegill, 2 or 3 bluegill that size in a trip, but to be able to come and catch 15, 20 that size, man, that's a good day. All right, this is gonna have to be my last cast. Time has snuck up on us. I didn't realize it. I needed to be home around 7:30, and it's currently 7:34. So it's not looking good for me to be home when I was supposed to have been. Look at that beautiful view. That sun just about to go behind those trees there, shining on the water. Man, that's just gorgeous. So we went out yesterday, guys, and we whacked them. We got on them fast. We caught a lot of fish. My son caught 5, 6 bass, and I probably caught around 30 bluegills. 25 of those were keeping size or bigger, even though we didn't keep. I did catch 3 or 4 just absolute giant monster bluegills, around close to the 10-inch mark, a couple of them. Had a great time. I'm glad y'all went with us and got to see that. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do so. If you're watching these videos, subscribe if you like what you're seeing. We're working hard to put some good videos out there for you, some good content. And you know, yesterday we went out there with a game plan. The game plan was to take crickets, get up on them fish that were on bed, and catch some big bluegill. And that's exactly what we done. So in my devotion today, what I want to talk to you about is, so what do you do when things don't go as planned? When you've got a plan in life and everything goes the exact opposite of that. So that leads me to, I want to tell you the story about Joseph. In the book of Genesis, Joseph, man, you talk about things not going your way. His brothers had a plot to kill him. Then they changed their mind, and instead of killing him, they sold him off as a slave to Egypt. So he gets to Egypt, and then the next thing you know, he's getting accused of making passes at his master Potiphar, making passes at Potiphar's wife. So he gets thrown into prison for something he didn't do. So his brothers try to kill him, sell him as a slave, falsely accused of trying to take advantage or rape his master's wife, thrown into prison. What do you do when everything goes wrong? Well, let me tell you what Joseph did. Joseph kept his eyes on God. He kept his eyes on the master that he served, and that's our Father in heaven. And because of this, not only did Joseph get out of prison, but he became the second man in charge over all of Egypt. He was working for Pharaoh, the king. He was his first man in line. So you had Pharaoh, and then you had Joseph. Joseph was in charge of making sure that all of Egypt went with food, had food and water to survive on through drought and famine. He was in charge of many people's lives, and because of Joseph, Egypt survived, because Joseph kept his eyes on God even through the difficult times when all his plans went awry and nothing was going his way. So today I'm here to tell you, if things seem out of control, not going your way, and something's missing in your life, then you need to find Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior first. And if you've got Jesus as your Lord and Savior, keep your eyes on God, focus on the plan, and things will work out for the good to those who love the Lord. Thank you again for watching this channel. I really appreciate you. Pray that you'll continue to watch us and help us to grow. God bless, and thanks again.